Hi everybody, welcome back to Sashay with Barry. We are here talking about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 3, episode 6? 6. The Kitty Girls. Like, Handmaids to Kitty Girls, that's the name of the episode. And we have a lot to talk about. But first, I always forget to tell you to find my social media. I am on Facebook and Twitter at BHBrown13. And I am on Instagram at TheRealBarryBrown, all spelled out. And it's not that I'm a celebrity or anything, but there's 9 million Barry Browns in the world, so you had to make it special.
There's only one, the real one.
You had to make it special.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can subscribe. You can share this video. You can like it. You can comment on it. And I would like to say that we have had comments on our last 2 videos. So I want to shout out Blue Friend 62. I don't know you, but you've commented twice on 2 different videos. And
everyone needs a blue friend.
Justin Gutierrez also commented on videos, so thanks. Keep
Thanks,
watching.
blue friend. Good job, Justin.
I am here with returning guest, Peter.
Hi!
Serving Butch Queen realness today.
Yes.
And new guest of the show, DJ!
Yay!
And she's got her kimchi shirt on. Yes, that femination.
Yes.
I am paying tribute to Thorgy Thor with my Oh Jesus Gross shirt. And not because I love Thorgy, but not because I don't love her. I love the shirt.
And that was a fantastic response.
And it's a great response. She should be making a fortune on t-shirts. This is not her shirt, but she needs to start making them. I found this on Amazon. You can find it too. So cheers, ladies!
Cheers!
Today we're drinking mimosas because it's Sunday brunch.
Yay!
Yay! Sorry, white girl rosé.
You better start,
You gotta
start supporting it. Exactly. Level up. Level that pussy up.
So the show starts and there's only 3 handmaids, which we saw
Yes.
Yeah.
at the end of the episode, but did anyone doubt that all 5 weren't coming back?
I did for a second.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it could have been if they did the show differently, but as being girl groups, they needed all 5 of them. Yeah, it was silly. It was to throw off all the Reddit people again.
Yeah.
Because they went crazy. I don't actually follow Reddit, but I hear all the rumors. They went crazy about everyone kind of knew who the 3 were based on their body types and tattoos and skin color.
Right.
So it wasn't hard to figure out who those 3 were. And then when you saw Milk and Thorgy come in, I don't know if you saw when they panned out, they clearly bought one size of handmade costumes because Thorgy's and Milk's were like this far from the ground. So that could be why they didn't show up either. And then we go right to the after elimination in the workroom. So the girls are coming back, we know that. Trixie.
Oh, wait, but you missed the best part about that scene.
Go ahead.
Remember the scene? Rue's sitting there and she has that maniacal laughter, evil, like Dr. Evil, who was it? Austin Powers?
Yeah.
Dr. Evil. And then she stops and she says, "Did I leave my iron on in the dressing room?"
Is that a reference to something? Because I do get it.
It's not. It was just
random.
It was just
okay. Yeah.
funny.
I tried to be like, I don't know what that's from.
I just thought it was funny. I thought it was like one of the best lines.
It was funny.
I think Rue is so funny. You're so funny, Rue. Funny Rue. She's watching this.
Rue is good at delivering lines.
Yeah.
She does not make them up.
No.
They're either whispering them in her ear or she has them on a teleprompter.
Hey, she's got 2
great
Emmys.
delivery.
She's got 2 Emmys.
She got great delivery.
Go for it.
Anyway, Trixie also picked Aja. I don't think anyone is surprised by that.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to send Shangela home. She said that because Shangela had a better track record, which not really much. And Shangela was happy to get validation from her sisters.
Yeah.
Yes,
Finally.
sisterhood.
Wouldn't it have been hilarious though, or not hilarious, but like just good TV if Trixie had pulled out Shangela's
It would have been
name?
so funny.
Oh,
and
wow.
caused so much, but there was so much drama on this episode, we didn't need that added to it.
But what if she had done it just as a joke? Just pulled it out.
Yeah.
Like, just kidding.
Yeah, she should have did what Dela did and pull out Aja's, but then on the opposite side write Shangela's name in white out and be like, oh, I picked both of them. Whoever I decided at the last minute was going to go home.
Yeah.
But Trixie wasn't winning that lip sync anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then because Trixie talked about track records. They all brought it up again.
Oh yeah, they were like,
Who
"You got
doesn't-
two, I've
Who
got
doesn't
one,
like
you've
to
got
talk
two."
about track records? Kennedy Depp. Why?
Because she has the worst.
So Ben has the most wins, obviously. Shangela is second. BB has never been in the bottom. But I think that was her only time being in the top that last week.
Yeah, it was. No,
No,
she's
she
been in the
won
top
lip
twice.
sync. She won a lip sync, right? She was in
That was
last week.
That was last
She
week.
wasn't.
And she was she in the top before?
Yeah, she was in the top
No, this
before.
week.
Well, there's only been.
She was in a top 3 and then they sent her back. She
Oh,
didn't
that's
sing.
right. That's right.
She
She's
didn't
always
sing.
been safe. Yeah.
She's always been safe. So
Okay.
she's just never been in the bottom. This was her first time in the top. Trixie was in the top once, the same week as BB, in the bottom once and saved the rest. Kennedy had one time in the top and twice in the bottom. And she wants to let you know that you should not go by track records. Don't go by track records, because guess what? Kennedy, you're going home if they do. And then Trixie threw in that she and Shangela have the biggest careers outside of Drag Race.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, I caught that.
Which is true. I'm not going to
Yeah.
discredit that. I believe that to be true. But it was just a little strange that she decided to just throw that in.
They're really different though, careers.
Very different careers.
I mean, Trixie. I think of Trixie as more of like I don't know, like a comedy queen. So she's doing that shtick. Whereas Shangela is just like she just works.
Right.
She's like doing everything.
Right. Shangela does TV. She does performances. She goes on those stupid World of Wonder tours. She hosts them sometimes.
Chuck and Al and Chuck.
I'm sure she's been on the Chuck and Al tour. I mean, cruises.
Al and
Chuck, whoever they are. Do they still do those?
I
know they still do drag tours, but I don't know. Is it Al and Chuck Travel still?
I think it is actually.
It could be.
I just don't think they sponsor World of Wonder.
They don't
anymore.
they don't sponsor Drag Race anymore because they're tied together.
Because no one ever wins a Al and Chuck cruise on the.
Well, they win the cruise and then they have to go work it.
While you're here, if you need-
While you're here, you gotta do
show.
some. You gotta do some shows.
Would you mind? Yeah.
So that was right after the elimination. On the next day, we have our main challenge. We're gonna be auditioning for Ru's new girl group, the Kitty Girls.
Kitty Girls.
And now we have a special guest.
Now it's not a kitty girl, but it's kitty dog.
I can't reach you, lady.
Doggy girl.
Hey, doggy girl. Oh,
There it is.
hi.
Hey.
She's in her coat because she just came home.
Hi, puppy.
But we'll take that off so you don't get warm.
I want a little jacket like that. A little fitted jacket
A
like
little
that.
vest.
Hey, pup. Hey. All right, miss.
Yeah. So we're gonna audition for the Kitty Girls. They have to create a look and a persona, just like the Spice Girls did. And the challenge is to write lyrics for their solos. I want to emphasize that they need to write the lyrics for their solos. That's all I'm gonna say right now. And oh yeah, the eliminated queens are coming back. We know that.
They all knew that.
They all knew.
I
that. mean, they should not have pretended to be surprised.
Well, but do you think though that at that time that the producers are like, give us your best surprised face?
Of course, yeah.
Because they gotta.
Well, I'm going to get to that with Ru as well,
TV.
because I talked to you about Ru about if she knew about the whole
Right.
thing, and I said I didn't think she did because she's not a great actress. But
Have you
after
had a change of-
watching it, I had a change of heart.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
And I'll explain that why. Anyway, one girl is from whoever wins, in which there was really no way that the losing team was going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they could have, but it would have been weird. So the winner gets to send someone home from their group, or from
The winner sends
the
someone from
All-Star group.
Yes, the All-Star group. Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess if the losers won, they would still send someone home, and then whoever was the winner would just keep themselves. And then one girl gets to come back. Easy as that. Do you think that's fair? They talk about it later in the show.
Well, they talked about it in regards to like nobody did bad if you were on
Right.
the winning team.
Right, you shouldn't have, and it was Kennedy.
Yeah, it was
let's
Kennedy.
bring it
It was
up. It was
Kennedy, yeah.
Kennedy,
It was Kennedy.
because who knew she was going to go home? Saying that it's not right that someone on a winning team should be sent home.
Yeah. I mean, I would have liked it better. I think it would have had more drama or just like out of the performances, like not all of the performances on the winning team. If you stacked all 10 performances up, you would have, it wouldn't all be like the top 5 and then the eliminated queens.
Right.
I thought the eliminated queens, some of them were better than everyone else.
Agreed.
So,
right, they could have picked a winner from each team.
Yes.
To lip sync.
Yeah. Or even like,
and it would have been Ben,
you know,
and
Ben and BB. I know.
No. Pick
Ben
one
and
in each.
Oh,
and Aja.
Aja
was the best on her team.
Aja was the best. Period of everybody. I thought it was better than Dayla's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like BB though. BB had me like.
We're gonna talk a lot about BB, girl. We're gonna talk a lot about BB.
BB
Don't get me
was
wrong.
hilarious.
She had no lyrics, but it was.
She was hilarious. She was hilarious.
Yeah, but I mean, in fairness, I don't know. I mean, who knows if
it's the
fair.
game.
Yeah,
you have to play by the rules, and I think she did say that. It's like you have to play by the rules, but you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't go home if you're on the winning team. Basically, is what she was saying.
Yeah.
And then we get into they all give their nice hugs and la 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 la. We love each other.
The sisterhood.
But wait, we gotta talk about things.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about why we got sent home. And so we start with Thorgy and Shangela, of course. Because Notegate will never end.
Notegate.
And Thorgy seemed a little pissed.
Thorgy was really pissed.
Not even that I think she was pissed at Trixie for hanging it out.
Yeah.
She didn't expect anyone to see that note.
And Trixie was over it. She was like...
Trixie didn't want to talk about it at all. And I was with her. I was like, I don't either, but... Thorgy,
she was like, I cannot have this conversation again.
Thorgy's going to get it out.
Yeah,
you're going to have it again.
You're going to talk about it.
Sorry. Well,
because you talked about me when I wasn't here.
Trixie knows that was at best, it was an ignorant thing to do. Like, I'm not thinking of it, but it was just dumb.
But I want to go back. Do you think the producers told her to hang it up?
I don't think so. Because I think Trixie would have, I don't know, maybe alluded to it somehow.
Yeah, I feel like the whole thing was staged. Like, I think, because they each have their own producer working directly with them, as well as the producers of the show. But with them, the producer said, oh, you should hang this note up. You should hang your notes up in your space to remember the girls, to honor the girls, because that's what she says. She's honoring her friends.
Well, maybe that's why she didn't want to talk about it.
Shangela's producer told her, you should go look at that, because she knew what was there.
Well, the workspace is not that big.
Right, it's not that big.
But also, where were the other notes from all the other girls? Thorgy's looked like it was the only one up there.
No, there was Thorgy's and Milk's.
Yeah.
Oh, Milk's was hanging up there too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't remember 2 notes.
Yeah, Morgan probably didn't write notes to them because she don't care, but Milk's was right next to it. So she said she hung up Milk's and Thorgy's note to honor them.
Yeah.
So I feel like there was probably some producer interaction. Or maybe Trixie just wanted some airtime.
Well, she's had plenty of airtime.
And it backfired.
So. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they didn't let her off the hook and they kept questioning. Like, I think it would have been better if Trixie just said, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I totally messed that up. I'm sorry. But she, she got so defensive and she couldn't, just see the perspective that they were bringing.
No, not at all. So then Thorgy asked why she was picked to get sent home. And Shangela tried to explain it, but Thorgy kept interrupting her.
Every time.
Do you think Thorgy was sent home because Shangela wanted to save Kennedy as her friend and ally? I will say, thank God there was no Game of Thrones reference this episode. Not one. Not once. Do you think she saved Kennedy because they're friends? Or allies?
I do think she saved it because she was a friend, but Kennedy did have more, to do during that challenge, like with the dance routine and everything, and performing as Janet. And Thorgy was boring to me as Sleepy.
Well, she was.
So, I do think Kennedy was a better performer for that challenge, but I do also think she saved it because she was her friend.
Because she's friends.
Yeah.
I think also that if you don't particularly like a style of someone's
drag,
I think that's a fair reason to send someone home if they're in the bottom. I mean, I understand.
So
like,
you're okay with Milk saying that she would have sent Kennedy home because she doesn't think her drag is interesting.
if that was her criteria, sure. I just thought that was not really the reason that she was like trying to give. I thought it was a little bit,
From Milk.
Yeah,
Your
from
Milk was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was a little bit, I don't know, fake.
Do you think she's an asshole?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
The answer to that is yes.
Yes, because we've talked about that since the beginning.
Yeah.
Week one.
Yeah.
Yes, about Milk.
It was like, who is this person?
Milk is a very different character this
Yes.
season.
But I do think that, like, I don't know. I don't feel like the queens have to defend their reason or the rationale for kicking somebody off.
When you win, it's your right to send whoever you want home.
And everybody knows you're going to have to make a decision.
Right.
It's not an easy decision.
Right.
Ever.
And it's a competition, so
It's
you
a competition.
at the end you do want to be the winner.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if I was in the competition, I would have used the same,
And
like Morgan McMichaels. I would send off the best queen that week.
Didn't
Exactly.
Ben also pick Thorgy? Because neither of them wanted to give their reasons why.
She did. Yeah, and
so
Ben never did.
They both picked Thorgy.
Yeah,
So
they never did. Yeah.
Um,
Also, maybe you think about, like, is Thorgy really going to make it to the finals?
No.
No. So why
no,
keep her around?
I think a lot of these queens don't go in thinking they're going to make it. They just want as much TV
Air
time
time,
as
yeah.
they can get.
Which is which is good.
It's TV.
Yeah.
Then we move on to Morgan and Ben.
Oh, God.
The drama of the episode. Morgan called Ben a coward and a hypocrite
Yeah.
for sending her home instead of Chi-Chi, who had the worst critique. And that is all based on what Ben said initially, that she was going to she's going to agree with the judges. Converse. I have something to say about it, but I'm going to let you guys talk first.
I don't get why Morgan. I do understand why Morgan was mad, but I think she took it really personal when she would have done the same thing. If
Right.
she would have sent the better player home or the better contestant.
Right.
So why are you taking it that personal?
Right.
Yes,
She's judging it based on that because she said that Ben said she would send the worst home and didn't.
But you
Yeah.
can always change your mind.
But yeah, exactly.
It's a
Who
competition.
cares?
Right.
Like that's
It
not
was week one.
that's not for you to decide.
Well, and so my thought is that is exactly what she said. But when she was on that runway, she said, we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was going to send the girl with the worst critique home, but Morgan said she would send home the
Yep.
strongest.
Right.
And for the group in general, that is why she sent Morgan home.
Right.
So that other queens would be safe, as well as herself.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't think she was being hypocritical about it. I think she explained herself.
Yeah.
On the runway.
Right.
But they didn't talk about that because Ben got
She shut down.
shut down. She just
Because Morgan was like relentless.
Morgan just
Yeah.
came after her so strong.
And Morgan's face is really scary. So if that face is
Morgan
if
had
that
some-
face is coming at you, I would be scared
Morgan
too.
had
like,
some work done in the 3 days that she wasn't there.
Like,
She was tight.
her face is like this brick wall behind us. Morgan's face.
Yeah,
Yeah, fake.
Right. Brick.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was a fake bricks. Aja then comes for BB a little bit, saying she wasn't mad about the elimination.
Yeah.
She was mad that BB took credit for her work
Yeah.
in a design challenge.
Yeah.
So yes, if it's a design challenge, and that is why you won, then you should not win. And first of all, I didn't think she should have won. I didn't think her dress was disco at all. Her dress was a dress that RuPaul would wear
Yes. And
On
that's
the
why
run-
Ru loved it.
on the runway. Of course. She's like,
But-
oh, I'm gonna have Aja make me one of those.
You know what's funny is that BB also when she was in her own little confessional, she was like, she only helped on like the bodice,
Right.
Which was
Yeah.
the whole
Which
garment.
was the dress.
Then you
other
just
than all
then
she
you just
did.
attach all the stuff.
All she
to
did
it.
was cut the sequins fringe. That's all she did.
I mean, I feel like if anything, that probably was a time when a producer was like, Aja, like you should
Say
bring
something.
up
Right. You
Right.
make sure you talk about
Yeah.
this. Yeah. Because I agree with Aja. She should have spoke up. And then Aja also had an issue with BB talking over her when they were doing
That
their one-on-one,
was
which
true.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that, but I was gonna say maybe it was editing, but apparently it wasn't because Aja was there the whole time.
And also BB talked for her.
Right.
Yeah.
So she wasn't interested.
Yeah. She made up her mind that Aja was going home.
Yeah. So
yeah, she might as
interested.
well have done what Kennedy did and said, I don't need to talk to you.
Yeah. Exactly.
But BB was like, oh, I just wanted to encourage you. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
BB is one of the fakest bitches I have ever seen on the show. And I was starting to like her. I was like, fine, she's on the show, whatever. She's just going to coast through. And then she gets in these confessionals, and she is so shady.
I think she's just a little bit out of her element.
Okay.
Because on season 1, it was everything was totally new. You know, you didn't know what was happening. You didn't have any of, like, the things that we've come to expect from Drag Race. So she won, but then she's also watched it.
I don't think she's ever watched a single episode.
You don't...
I think she watched her season.
Wait,
and then
she did? How could she find it?
Well, like when it aired.
Yeah.
When it aired.
Yeah.
Because they tape it
That's true.
months ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
And now it's available on iTunes.
Oh, you can buy it now?
I bought it. I
think
haven't
you
watched it
did,
yet, but
yeah.
I have bought it. So I have it forever now. We'll have a screening party at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe in your new apartment when you invite us over.
Yes. I don't know if she's... I don't...
Because if she had watched it, she would have learned things.
Yeah.
And she has learned nothing from season 1.
Well, okay, so there's two thoughts about that. One is that she is exactly what all the rumors have kind of said about her, that, like, what her purpose really is for there. So maybe that's why she's, like, you know, acts the way that she does. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But then the other thing is that maybe she is, like, you know, like Chad Michaels as Cher on the Snatch Game, and Cher was just like, I'm an Oscar winner. Why am I here?
Right.
You know, like, maybe BB's just like,
right, I already
like,
won.
I won,
What am I
like,
doing here?
why am I, like, this is...
Well, she is there because she is still the mole. I know everyone,
Yeah, so maybe that's why
everyone
she's
doesn't
acting like
think
that.
she is, but I do.
I don't know. Like, if she is, I am going to be so gagged when they reveal it because I'm curious how they are. There's only a couple episodes left. Two.
It's just 2 more
right?
episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Myth.
I do think she's the mole because for the challenge, I know I'm skipping ahead.
Don't jump ahead because I'm going to say the same thing as you, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to say the same thing as you.
You got a puppy.
And if the rumors are true, if she knows she's safe the season, that's probably why she's being cunty because she knows she's not
Right.
going to
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. And then Aja at the end says, that's okay if I come back. I'll send BB home.
Right.
And we'll come back to that later as well. Then we have Milk and Kennedy, and I really didn't even want to talk about it.
Can we just talk about Milk's
Tears?
making his tear it's like, oh my.
I felt bad for Milk crying.
I did not.
I know
feel
you
bad
did, but I
at all.
did. I don't like to see people cry, first of all, and I feel like her tears were genuine.
Well, they were genuine, but that doesn't mean that she.
It doesn't.
You
I'm
still
not
feel bad for her.
Right, I'm not forgiving any way that she acted on the show, but I feel bad when people cry. It makes me want to cry.
So were you crying with? Were you crying
I did
with
not.
Milk? I'll
No,
cry.
because I was
except
busy
for with
taking
you.
notes. So that's that.
Well, I mean, just to say that, like, they both were emotional, which
Right.
to me tells you that the competition does really get to you, like
Right.
that
No,
whole
and
space.
These girls are probably like sleep deprived.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like it is emotional for everybody. Like I didn't
Yeah.
expect Kennedy to break down, but she also felt a certain way about that. Because she has worked. She's like said, she's worked with Milk before.
Right.
She thought they were friends.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. You know, and now she's like, her feelings were hurt. But like,
Right.
maybe your feelings are hurt because of the circumstances. Like you're like
Right,
in
exactly.
this pressure
You're-
cooker. You don't
You're
get any
shoved
sleep.
in this together.
You know. Whereas like if you had a week apart, you come back and you're like, whatever. Like she doesn't like my drag. Whatever.
bad.
It's not for everybody.
Too bad. Keep talking. I'm gonna just let the dog out.
I can let the dog out. Who let the dogs out?
Barry.
Yeah, but
I think she may have cried because her feelings were hurt because somebody's talking about drag is her career.
Yes.
So if somebody
Right.
says your drag sucks,
Right.
she took it personal in her feelings.
She did, but I think you have to be able to accept that. Not everyone's like, she didn't like Thorgy's drag.
That's right. She didn't. Yeah.
So, you know, people like different kinds of drag. I don't like Kennedy's drag.
I love Kennedy's drag.
I know you do. I'd hate it.
I
I don't hate it. I don't appreciate it as much as I should.
Yeah. I love Kennedy's drag, but, well, whatever. I've been disappointed with her this season, but
She's terrible.
That's all right. That's all right.
So then we find out that maybe Milk didn't realize she was an asshole.
She didn't. Because all her confessionals, she's wearing the same thing, and she was a bitch the whole time. So it's like,
No, the confessionals, they have to wear the same outfit for every single one.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, she's wearing the same thing, and I'm like, if you had this conversation in the week 1, it's like...
They have to wear the same ones, and they film them before and after they film each episode.
Oh, okay.
And so they're told to wear the same outfits.
Oh, okay.
Chi-Chi's response, though, was so good, which was, Milk gets praised for being hot.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
out of drag.
Out of drag. And so that has translated, perhaps, that now her head is just big. She's got a big ego because I'm hot, I'm this, I'm that.
And she's had a lot of success. And great.
Yeah, she has had a lot of success.
Great.
But a different kind of success than some of the other
Right.
queens.
It's not drag success.
Yes, it's like mainstream hot man
Right.
success.
White
and
privilege.
And she does, yeah. And so she does do things differently, but whatever.
Yeah. So then we're going to go to our groups.
Yes.
Shangela is going to be Sparkle Kitty.
Yes, Sparkle Kitty.
Love it. I love Sparkle Kitty. Kennedy is Diva Kitty because she's so creative. BB couldn't name herself. She's like, I want to be wild and blah, blah, blah. But Trixie said, maybe you should be Mother.
Mother Kitty.
And not because you're old. Kids. Yeah,
it's not because you have kids. It's because you're old. It did not go over well.
Yeah, BB didn't like that.
So Shangela suggests Jungle Kitty, and she's like, "Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Because you do it every week."
Since season 1.
Since season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get to season 1 hair again.
Yeah. To say you'll probably agree with you on that.
Ben is Goth Kitty because she's in this weird headspace, but I kind of enjoy that.
Yeah.
She went a totally different way than everyone else. And Trixie never really said her name at that point, but she's going to do IQ Kitty. And then when she's in the recording, she says that it's a nymphomaniac mathlete.
Yeah. I didn't get the nympho part, but...
Yeah, which is why I think she came up with IQ Kitty, because I think she took the nympho out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what I think.
Trixie didn't even know what she was doing. She was like, let me just put something together and make it work.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be.
Hopefully it works.
And then Morgan is going to be Bimbo Kitty. Aja, Lil Banji Kitty.
Yes, Lil Banji.
Milk went really out on a limb and went Milky Kitty. Sure. Milk your kitty. Thorgy is Cardio Kitty, which I think is bananas.
That one, it was hilarious.
And Chi-Chi as Cajun Kitty, which...
Expected.
It's where you're from, but you didn't dress Cajun.
That's what I was just...
But we'll talk about that when we get to the looks. But yeah, Cajun Kitty didn't work. So in rehearsals with Adam Lambert.
Yes, I think he's so cute.
He's hot.
He's hot.
He looks really good.
Although I heard
a man with guy liner. I'm not gonna lie about
his
that.
face was deep.
Yeah. But you know, he said he has red hair. Really?
Really?
He's a ginger.
He said on the podcast. Right?
On the podcast, yeah. He said he's a ginger. He dyes his hair, which, I mean, but yeah, he's hot. But look at those platforms, though. He's like almost as tall as Rue.
Yeah, crazy.
Without the hair. Those platforms are intense. We're looking at this picture.
We're looking at a picture. So BB is first, Jungle Kitty. And she just starts speaking in tongues.
That was so funny, though.
And with her crazy face.
She's speaking in French. She's speaking in gibberish. It was so
International fish.
International. That's what she said.
International fish.
She was so funny.
They weren't words.
They weren't.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
it does. I'm going to go back and say the challenge was to write lyrics.
Right, but Jungle, she's wild, she's primal, she's like on the prowl.
You still have to use words.
Well, Adam ate it up.
Adam ate it up.
I loved it.
I loved it. Also.
Well, that is my whole part of my mole theory. They're just gonna keep praising everything she does.
Yeah.
To keep her around.
All right. Well, but I thought she was funny.
I thought it was.
I thought it was great.
Even when
it was funny, but
in the studio.
It needed to be words.
In the studio, I was like cracking up. Honestly, I would buy that song on iTunes just for that verse or for BB. Like
they are both available on iTunes.
Are they?
They are.
Okay, maybe I won't buy it. I'll stream it though.
It's available on Spotify as well. So
Sorry,
listen to it as many times as you want.
You don't have my
$1.99. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was
crazy.
So funny though.
It was. I believe she said it's weird, but also living your life.
Yes, I mean,
I was not living my life. I was dumbfounded at first. Terrible. Trixie as the nymphomathlete. She came off very confrontational.
She came off very like I don't know what not nonchalant, but what's that word when you just like she came off very dismissive. Very dismissive to
I think she was just trying to be funny, and it just wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny. She was not.
Wasn't funny. I did read an interview with her afterwards, and she's embarrassed by it. First of all,
well,
so she should be
because it was.
But she also said that Adam Lambert had no sense of humor and didn't get her jokes. But they didn't come off as jokes.
They didn't.
It came off as you thought you knew what you were doing.
Yeah. I don't think anyone got it, like even the audience.
Yeah.
As being a viewer.
No, as a viewer, it did not come off that way. It wasn't funny. But Shangela even said, she's like, ooh, Adam not happy.
Yeah.
Trixie has a very dry sense of humor, and that's, it's not coming across. Then we have Ben doing her goth thing, and it came out really whiny and nasal when she tried to correct it.
It took her a few, because you didn't know how it was going to happen.
Right.
Or what the final
presentation was going to be. Yeah, it was
a
a lot of takes, I think. Yeah. Because I don't think we saw anything that was her final take.
No, we did not.
Because none of them were really good.
No.
But she took Adam's notes, and that was it. Morgan as the bimbo.
She's on. She doesn't. Don't remember what she did.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember
her
part of
I just remember her outfit.
I remember her pigtails.
One, the tearaway or the underneath?
There was a tearaway?
Was it tearaway?
Yeah.
There was?
I just remember she had like
I remember that.
Pop top, or
she was wearing
bottom.
She was wearing like
she tore that away,
like
and we'll see the pictures in here. You'll see the picture of it without.
I thought she looked really good.
Her hair was fantastic this episode.
She looked good, but
her hair was on point.
But her face still looked like the brick wall.
Yeah, she got a hard look. Aja as Lil Banji. Lil Banji was amazing.
So funny.
So good.
She stepped up to that mic and
she knows what she's doing. Have you all heard her new song that just came out?
No.
There's a video for it. It is called...
Oh, I saw the video.
Finish Her.
Yes.
Finish Her.
Yes.
It's like a video game, and she has her drag daughter, Candy Muse, in the video.
Wait, is that the pretty one or
the fat one?
Oh.
Sorry, Candy. That's from one big girl to another. Not that you can watch this either. But she's in the video. They start off playing video games, and then Candy Muse gets up and like goes get a snack because she's fat. I don't know where she goes.
Somewhere.
And Aja gets sucked into the video game, and then Candy Muse comes back, and there's no one there. And I think that might be the end of her. I didn't watch the whole video, but she does a lot and she talks about leveling your pussy up, and Yosis, and all of her little catchphrases are in the song. Milk as Milky was terrible. I don't even want to talk about it again.
Unforgettable. I mean, unforgettable. Forgettable.
Adam. The best part of it was Adam called her a thirsty pussy. That was the best part of that scene.
Yeah. I did like Milk's makeup, like with the gap and the.
Oh yeah.
Whatever, that should look good.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't really. The lyrics were whatever.
Sure. Then we go back to the workroom. Ben and Morgan have another chat and call a truce.
No, it was sweet.
It was nice.
Morgan was like, I shouldn't have come for you this so hard.
Right.
And Ben was
Morgan
like,
realized that she came very hard. Ben accepted it and realized that she doesn't handle confrontation well.
But it would be hard to be in that workroom with people that you have. There's tension.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
And
I'm
so I
glad
think
they
that
made
helped
up.
Ben a lot
Yeah, it
as
did.
well in
Yeah.
her performance.
Yes.
Like, because she could have just gone out there and like stood there and did nothing.
Yeah.
If she really like just froze. And Milk and Kennedy talk again, and do we care?
Well, that's when
It was-
that's when Milk said, It's hard to hear that like everyone thinks I'm an asshole
Yeah.
when I find that
A
out.
douchebag this
A
time.
douchebag, yeah.
Douchebag this time. I didn't appreciate Kennedy apologizing. I was like, why is Kennedy apologizing to her?
I forget
But
why
she
did
apologized for not confronting her
Earlier, yeah.
to tell her that she was an asshole,
Instead of having her walk around the workroom.
thinking everyone liked her.
But how do you do that? I mean,
Yeah, you don't. You just go up and
without
talk.
creating drama, because no one's going to be like, "Oh, you're right, I am," in the
Yeah.
moment.
No, it would have made more drama for TV if they had confronted each other about it. Milk would have went off, and then would have looked even stupider.
Right. I'm sorry.
That's
anyone,
not a word.
If
Mo-
she
more
still
stupid.
thinks that her psycho stalker was good, then she's delusional.
Right.
So
She needs to watch it
Yeah. So she's
and
not.
see.
Yeah.
And they at this point they haven't seen it.
She wouldn't have been in a good space to hear it.
No. On the runway,
Take it to the runway.
we have the runway with RuPaul. There's 2 pictures of Ru here.
Yes.
A close-up and a full body.
Ru looked amazing this episode.
Thank you. That's what I told him that yesterday, and he did not agree.
My problem
I
is
thought
the
Ru
dress.
looked fantastic.
Yes.
I love that wig. I love her makeup. I love whatever they put in her hair.
Yeah.
The braided, I guess. I guess it's braided. Oh, it's
'Cause it's like
braided
part
like
of
the
the
top
It's
of
the
the
fabric.
dress.
It's the fabric.
I freaking love it.
I'm gonna say I love the wig. It is too far back on her head.
Yeah.
Her forehead starts here, in this wig. Delta, get it together. Pull her wig down. For
But
her.
listen, she obviously, when they're doing it, thinks it's her look. It looks fine. So otherwise, she would pull it down a little bit, right? I mean, I don't mind
Your
it.
forehead should not be that
Yeah,
high.
especially on this picture, you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But last week was the best she's looked this whole
Last
season.
week was.
So it was a little bit of a letdown, but I still think she looked
My
amazing.
issue with the dress is the braiding because it makes her look
Yeah.
big.
I don't like the braiding, but I like
But I love the colors. I
yeah.
think it should be more flowy, and it just looks heavy because of that braiding.
but she has got some padded hips.
Her hips are
Yes.
so padded this season. Did I write that down? Oh yeah, super padded.
And look how cute little Baby Spice looks next
Baby
to
Spice
her.
is tiny,
She's so small.
and she looks good. She
does
still
look
looks good
Adam Lambert is probably the same height as her, though, without those platforms on.
as Baby.
No.
I love Adam's...
No girls, they're like a whole head
No.
away.
I know, but like,
Oh,
if
as-
you took out those platforms,
No,
yeah, he'd be like the same size as her.
No.
no.
He's, I like that jacket, though, that he's wearing.
I do like his '80s jacket. He's trying to be a glam rock star still.
Well, he's still doing it.
Good for him.
It's cute.
So that's Ru. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, these pictures are out of order. Because first up is the eliminated queens.
Yeah, for some
Dig
reason.
through. 2 pictures. Only because I had to get a picture of Milk and her teeth. I couldn't find pictures of them individually this week. So they're all
Oh,
group
she
shots.
did have a tearaway.
She did
She
have a
did?
tearaway.
Yeah.
See, that's what she's wearing.
What's her tearaway?
She
Remember
had
she
on
had
that
the pants
the
on
crop
at
top and the
pants.
bell-bottom pants.
I do not remember that at all.
See, that's what he remembered.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
She tore it away
This is
almost
what I remember.
immediately.
This is what I remember.
Yeah, she tore it away almost
Yeah,
immediately. It was the same plaid fabric, but
I
the
don't
outfit
remember
was.
that. Oh, wow, okay. All right.
But Aja also had a jacket on that she took off.
And is this for Chi-Chi? Is that the same outfit that Kennedy wore for Janet?
No.
It looks the same, right?
Would not surprise me.
That looks like something from like Alien Queens from like season 2. Like, remember that? Remember that that episode with like Mimi and First? They had like
yeah,
yeah,
she
yeah.
did the eyes.
yeah,
yeah.
they had like the space.
Yeah.
Twin
All right, let's go through them individually.
Yeah.
So, I liked the song.
Yes, I love the
yes.
song.
I
Song was
liked the
hilarious.
song more than the other songs.
Same with
but I
me.
liked both of them.
Yeah,
But I
like
like
this
this
one
one more. Kennedy as Cajun. She don't look Cajun.
Chi-Chi.
I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. Can I just tell you, every time I wrote her name in my notes,
You
I
wrote
typed
Chi-Chi?
Kennedy
Oh.
for Chi-Chi. And then I'd have to go back and delete it because I'm like, she's not in the bottom.
That's not Kennedy.
It's not Cajun. It's cute.
It's not Cajun at all.
It's cute, but it's not Cajun. I don't know what you would wear as a Cajun queen.
They didn't even have her. They didn't even show her in the studio recording her verse.
No, they didn't show her or Thorgy.
Oh, yeah.
They only showed 3 of each.
Well,
of
you
them.
know what she could have done? She could have worn that majorette outfit from the variety show. That would have been more like Cajun queen, like band leader.
Ah.
I do love her hair though. I thought her hair.
I thought her
like
hair was
Spacey-
good too.
She should have been like Spacey Queen or something. Or Space Queen
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Listen, she could have done.
If that's the outfit you're gonna wear,
Right.
then
She could have done
then
anything
put a name to it.
because you know she
Because
knew
her
she wasn't
song
going
was
back.
also not Cajun. It was dick jokes and they were funny. But it has nothing to do with his outfit or being Cajun.
Yeah, no.
This is why she said
Like-
she needs more work.
When she was
It's
talking
more
about her big long
Dead
dick,
horse.
she should have had like the crazy, like she should have had her tongue been like hanging down her leg.
Right.
That'd been funny.
Because it would have
Sitting
been
on the
super
secret.
funny. And I don't, Cajun, you just should have changed that because the Cajun is nothing. Morgan is the bimbo. She rapped her song kind of. And then she had her costume reveal, which we talked about, but
Yeah.
no one remembered it.
Yeah, no. Morgan,
So
sorry.
she wore a bikini eventually. And some hooker heels.
She looks cute though.
I hate those boots.
I don't like the I have those boots.
Oh.
Well, they don't.
But
look
I
good
haven't
with
worn
that.
them in. I haven't worn them in like 6 years.
They don't look good with that outfit.
No.
No.
Her hair is on
Yeah,
point today.
I love how she looks.
Aja's Lobanji. Her rap was outstanding.
She was the best.
I love Aja's baby hairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, her little
Yeah.
hairs. Yeah, they were good. They talk about them on the Toots and Boots.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Her outfit was right for the show. She also
Yeah.
had a jacket, a long like trench coat on before, and Ruby took it off to do her dance.
Love her boots.
She was clearly
Yeah.
the best of this group.
I do, but that's a cute look for Milk.
I
She
do.
looks like
I
a
do.
cat.
Oh, we're gonna
she
get
looks
to
like
it.
a cat. Okay. All right.
Thorgy is cardio.
Yeah.
Character makes no sense,
So funny.
but it was so good.
Yeah.
She was probably my second favorite
Oh, she definitely was. Aja and Thorgy were the best.
because she wore leg warmers. That's really the only thing I cared about. But the jacket is really cute too.
Yeah.
I feel like she's wore this outfit
her hair was
before.
good. She probably wears it every week.
At Hardware. Skinny brunch.
She just doesn't work in Manhattan. At the Metropolitan, where she is the resident house queen. I don't know if she still is. She used to be. I don't know if she still is. But she was good. I enjoyed it. Thought when she said she was going to be cardio queen, I didn't understand it at all, but she made it work.
Yeah.
Her lyrics worked. Her outfit worked.
Yeah, everything worked.
Milk is Milky was just bad. This outfit, though, is adorable.
I want these overalls.
Those overalls
Yeah.
are
Yes, I need
everything. And you
Zen
want to talk about her
Lee
teeth. So she has an individual photo of her teeth because I just wanted to show the teeth.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I think it's cute. I think
didn't
it's
like
cute.
it.
I hated it.
It's very Milk.
I know, but I wish she would try to do something different.
She's
Yeah, I
into
didn't like
into
the
it right
teeth
now.
either.
Yeah, I didn't get it. It didn't make any sense to me for the character. It's milk, but it's not milky.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe she was thinking.
What she really should have came out in is like a cow suit with a bunch of teeth.
That would be funny.
Then you would have won. Not really. So on to the All-Stars. Drag Up Your Life.
Drag up your life.
Trixie as IQ. So there's a bunch of pictures, you can flip through them to get all the different views of these ladies. I love Trixie's outfit. Michelle hated her hair, and I loved it. I love pink cotton candy hair.
Yeah, I forget what Michelle has basically said. It's not
It wasn't nerdy.
nerdy. Yeah.
She reminds me of like the.
But they also didn't.
Chipmunks.
They didn't. I don't think the judges knew that she was supposed to be a nympho.
Oh, okay.
I think they just thought she was a nerd,
Yeah.
Yeah, which
and so that worked
yeah,
to her advantage.
She's
But I think her outfit is adorable. Again, those boots. I had.
Yeah, I like her outfit.
4 years
her
ago.
outfit was on point.
Yeah, it worked for her
And I'm
character.
not
Her
a-
lyrics.
I'm not a Trixie fan.
Her lyrics were probably the best lyrics because they were completely nerdy.
Yeah.
So way to go, Trixie.
yeah.
You should have been top 2.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
I don't think she should have been top 2 though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I like her.
We're gonna get to that.
Disagree.
Based on lyrics.
You are all about these
Trixie.
lyrics.
You should have been top
Damn.
I will explain
Okay, Reader's
why.
Digest.
I will
over here.
explain why Trixie was not top two later. But that's another thing. So Kennedy as Diva Kitty. There was no diva.
I don't remember. I really don't remember anything she said.
She did a high kick. Yeah, I don't remember any of her lyrics. She did a high kick and she did the splits. She wore a bodysuit and thigh-high boots.
See, to me, that's just like Kennedy.
Yeah, she's performing at the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the worst hair possible.
Yeah, it wasn't.
She's
cute.
always in this wig too. I'm
She
like,
does. She
she
loves that
the,
wig.
That purple ombre wig.
Yeah, she loves that wig. Ben as Goth Kitty was pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Wednesday Addams costume.
Like
Totally
in
Wednesday
every
Addams.
picture, her face is like she's in character
miserable. Yeah,
every-
the whole time. Even like when they walked out, she was miserable.
When she was doing the dance, the choreography, she was
Yeah.
all about that. I love her makeup. I mean, it's
so good.
She's so skilled. But and then remember at the end, she said this was her Julie Andrews outfit.
You would have never known that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So Rue was like, "Recycle,
Recycle Kitty.
It was like,
No, it was good.
She
Good job,
should have
Ben.
said that to BB.
oh god. Here
Sorry.
we go.
I'm not the only recycled kitty out here.
Exactly.
Recycled since 2009.
Yes, I've had this wig for 9 years. I'm gonna use it every episode. Shangela came out as Sparkle Kitty.
Yeah, Shangela.
I don't remember her lyrics, but her performance was fun. She threw some
She
glitter.
threw the glitter.
She
in
threw
there,
some glitter,
yeah.
and you know that always wins.
Yeah.
It wins
See,
for me.
to me, Shanji was just
It was
Shanji.
okay.
Like,
Yeah, she was also just performing
That was just
her
her.
normal self.
yeah.
Um,
But I mean, how can you go wrong with
But-
Sparkle?
but better than Kennedy.
Yeah, it's better than
Yeah,
Kennedy, for sure.
Way better.
Finally, BB's amazing lyrics as Jungle Kitty.
Jungle.
What does that mean? Whatever you want it to mean.
You're living your life. She's
Whatever
living
you
her
want it
life.
to mean. It doesn't have to mean anything.
Yeah.
Because lyrics don't mean anything.
Her outfit. I
Yeah,
didn't
go
like
ahead with her outfit.
I did not like her outfit at all. Her wig was okay.
Her wig is the same wig that she has been wearing since season 1.
It's a good wig.
It's
good.
a great wig.
Good
I
hair.
am not going to
She's
deny
taking
it.
care of that.
But you need
Standing the
to
test
you
of
need to
time.
bring more than 3 wigs to the competition.
Right.
Or you don't. I mean, look at
You
she's
do.
like in the top. She's in the top.
She got some thigh-high boots on too. Interesting.
That bodysuit, I hate it.
The bodysuit is terrible.
I didn't mind it.
I don't like the hole in the
She
middle.
probably
and it's
wore
like,
that on season 1 too.
if you're
Yeah, the
gonna-
cutout is what makes it bad.
Yeah, and if you're gonna have a cutout, you should have like a breastplate or something.
Right, your boob should be there.
Yeah.
Not a
Not
piece of black
covered,
fabric.
Right. No, I didn't like it.
She makes the craziest faces too.
She is.
That's another thing too. Like especially when she performs, it's like her faces.
Yeah.
It's like everything.
This is why she's like the winner. I mean, she knows
Yeah.
what she's doing.
And they ended with the splits and fans.
Yeah.
I love a fan. It was weird watching them go get the fans.
It was out of. It was out of.
They
place, I
ran off the stage
Yeah.
to get those fans. You
Yeah.
should have had those tucked in somewhere.
Yeah, it was kind of out of sorts. I
Yeah,
felt.
it was weird. Anyway, so the All-Stars win, of course.
Of
'Cause
course.
It would have been weird the other way around.
Although I do think that the other song was better.
The other song was
I
better.
feel like the other song was better. Like the contestants had better verses, but the
The
All Stars
performances.
had like the chorus was more catchier.
Oh, the drag chorus.
Yeah. So
That could be.
that's probably why. Because even Rue was like singing along
Yeah.
during the
She probably wrote
All
it.
Stars.
So yeah, probably.
Lucia
She
Kelly's
probably-
not there anymore, so rewrote it herself. She's like, how can I get some more money off of this?
Now available on iTunes.
Now available on iTunes. We don't really need to go through the judges' critiques of each one because we just critique them all ourselves. I will say BB said mother once again. If she doesn't say it
Yes,
4 times an episode,
Yes, mother.
she might explode, I think.
Maybe it's written in her contract.
It might be.
I'll bring you back, but you have to call me.
You
mother.
You have to call me
Call
mother.
me
Call
mother.
me mother. They are pushing that song big time on this season. It was interesting what they all had praise for her.
For who? For BB?
For BB. I'm only
Yeah.
talking about BB right now. They all praised her, and I don't know why.
Well, because she's a little bit like her and Alyssa are nothing alike in terms of their persona.
Right.
But I'm making the comparison because they would often say about Alyssa, you just have to open your mouth and you're gonna be laughing, like because it's
right.
whatever Alyssa's gonna do. So maybe BB's a little bit like that in that they just enjoy her, and so she can't really do anything. Like that performance, there wasn't anything to critique about it, you know?
There was a lot to
They
critique
just enjoyed
it. There were no lyrics. It was a bad outfit. You're wearing the same hair from season 1. I got a lot to critique. But Michelle then said that her presence alone is the reason she won season 1.
Well, she is. She's very like regal.
Yeah.
I get that. That's not why you win.
What?
You gotta be able to do something.
Well, she did. I mean, that was a good performance. She won because of that performance. Her lyrics were hilarious. She was like a
They
jungle
weren't lyrics.
Like, yeah, I do.
They were.
Her performance was.
They
was
were
good.
clicks.
She didn't do any clicks. She spoke some lines in French.
She did. She said, "C'est bon, c'est bon."
And
What does that mean?
she said,
Live your life. I don't know.
C'est bon, I don't know what that means in French. But I did actually look
And
at
she
the
said
lyrics.
something about her pussy.
Yeah.
Lyrics.
Lyrics.
Give her Grammy.
Great lyrics.
Give
Yeah.
Phoebe her Grammy.
I bet she writes some of Beyonce's songs.
Yes.
But yeah, I did like her. I did like her performance. Yeah, I thought her verse was
It was funny.
hilarious.
It was funny.
It's terrible.
And I think I also think
everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
We're gonna talk about Trixie's verse and why you think she didn't win.
Yeah, we'll get to.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to the.
Okay.
Those are my final thoughts.
Okay.
So while the girls are gonna go untucked, the judges are gonna give Rue a sponge bath.
Yeah.
I thought it was hysterical.
It was
hysterical when it came back.
when it came back, yeah.
When she said it, I was like,
Yeah.
what? When it came back, they were polishing up their trophies, and then she smelled the crotch of baby spices, and said it was not good. And she said, "I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the dirt." Ella! Now remember that because it's going to come back later into one of my theories.
Okay. All right.
Untucked. That's what I'm calling it when they're back in the room.
Back in the, yeah. Untucked.
Because, we don't get untucked. This is as close as we get. Kevin doesn't think it's fair that someone from the winning team has to go because it's going to be her. If she was the best, she would have
no problem with it.
I got to send one of you home.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need to talk to you. I know who I'm sending.
Right.
I picked milk again.
Exactly. No, she would have sent Ben home in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trixie agreed with her, but also said that Kennedy has the worst track record and got the worst critiques. So Trixie was feeling good. When she and Ben sat down, she basically just said, "Don't pick me." They talked more, but that's basically what she said. Kennedy and BB, Kennedy wants to be there until the very end, but BB, not talking to her, but like in a confessional, said that she's looking at the track record and if they still have the fire. She has said that every time.
But she's consistent.
It's the only thing she says. Maybe it's the only English word she knows.
BB.
Shangela and Ben. Shangela kind of kissed Ben's ass, saying that she's proud of the work that Ben's done, but said that it wasn't in a way that, keep me for saying this, I'm just proud of you. Ben is impressed at how much Shangela has grown from her seasons, and she has.
Yes.
And basically called her a rock star and said it would be insane to send her home.
Which I agree.
Agreed.
I think this is Shanji's to win.
Yeah, I think so too.
Agreed.
It's her time.
Oh my god, we all agree on one thing.
Yay!
Trixie and BB. BB thinks Trixie has character. She said that. I was like,
A character or
in
like
what? Yeah, no, she has character. I'm like, in what way? Like as a person or her character? The character of Trixie.
character.
It made no
so
sense to me,
hard
but
to
again,
see,
it came from BB. But she loves Trixie's look.
I do. I love Trixie's look too.
I loved her look tonight.
Very recognizable.
Or this week. But then BB was like, Trixie has this sense of calm about her. About whether she stays or whether she goes. And I was like, she does? Because I think if you sent her home, she would not be calm.
Right. She clearly said, I need to stay.
I think she had a sense of calm because she knew she wasn't going home.
Right? Yeah.
There was no way she was going home this week. Kennedy and Ben. It was really funny when Ben said, neither of us are in a great position right now. And Kennedy's like, well, you are, because you're not going home.
Yeah,
It's true.
Let's call a spade here.
Right.
Kennedy is speaking some truth.
Yeah.
Kennedy, again, says she doesn't want to go home. We all know that. But Ben then again says she doesn't think she can send Kennedy home.
Yeah. She was
Foreshadowing?
Right.
Well, definitely if you knew what was coming.
Right.
See, I didn't know. Did you know? Did you guys know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. And then, but when he was in the confessional scene, I was like, what's he getting at? Like,
Yeah,
I
she
kinda,
said
like,
she
looked at
said she
it
couldn't send any of them home
Right.
to every single one of them.
You can't not want to send someone home.
I wanted her to say, but if BB was in the bottom, I would
She'd be
send her.
going.
I'd send her home because
Right.
she already won, and that would be her reasoning. You already won.
Yeah.
You don't need to win again.
Chi-Chi, I mean, Kennedy to me, it's like Chi-Chi knew that she had more work to do, and she, like in her season, Chi-Chi was like so fun and like she worked hard, but it was like a less talented overall.
Right.
So she like was able to do it. Now that the talent level is higher, I feel like Kennedy is talented, but she's just like she has a different.
She hasn't changed from her season at all.
Well, she has a different.
She hasn't grown as a queen.
Yeah, but I mean, like the thing when I think about Kennedy and saying that, or like thinking about it with Ben is that you can't stick around, you can't keep a queen around just because she's a hard worker and wants to stay.
Right. That's
Because
not a reason.
You're
for them to
yeah
do
right.
it.
If you're not growing, if you're not like challenging yourself, like I've loved Cheech, I've loved Kennedy.
See, you mix
Kennedy.
them
No,
up.
You're
They're the same.
guys.
Trixie told us that on the first episode. They're the same person.
Ru could at least gave us a lip sync of those two.
The
together.
two of
That's
them.
all we wanted to see.
That's
from
all
the
we
show.
wanted this season.
Yeah.
But Kennedy's, her like I've loved her drag this whole season, and her, but she hasn't.
Say what you love.
She hasn't done anything surprising.
You loved it when she glued shit on her
I
face.
did.
Yeah.
I love that first
And
look.
I hated
in
it.
particular.
That is the one thing I hated
Oh.
most about her,
I love that look.
along with her attitude. And then the eliminated queens kind of gave their little spiels. Thorgy said she wasn't ready to go, but she's ready to come back. Morgan just wants to show some more. Aja wants to be in the competition. Chi-Chi said, don't pick me.
Good mistake.
Please don't pick me. I'm
Don't
done.
beat this dead
I'm
horse.
done. Don't beat the dead horse. And then the best line she has ever said, I don't want to be the Roxy of All Stars 3.
Yeah.
Right, you're right.
Yes, queen. You know it.
Everybody knows that.
And then Milk said she proved herself out in the world and wants a chance to prove herself on Drag Race.
Whatever. Milk.
Sorry, Milk.
You had your chance.
You had your chance.
You had
exactly.
your chance. You did. Our lip sync to Deborah Cox, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here, which is an amazing
Love
lip
that
sync
song.
song. Anyone in the club in the 90s, you heard that song every damn day. Right before it started, Ben did her little voiceover and said that she'd made her decisions and she has to win because of that.
Yes.
Sounds a little more foreshadowing. BB was living her black diva fantasy at the beginning of this song and was winning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She really was.
I was living for it.
She was
When
winning.
she did this, that
Yeah.
was amazing.
Ben did miss some lyrics at the beginning as well. BB didn't move through the whole first half of the song, but it was working for her. And then the remix started. Yes. They turned it up. Ben did some twirling, and then BB took her wig off.
That's where you should have known, BB. You should have known, unless
You have rose petals falling.
there was a
A
reason.
reveal.
Well, unless it was a reveal, or
Well, no, yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm with you.
yeah,
I think BB was told to take her wig off. Or to throw it somehow.
yeah.
Because the producers knew what Ben did.
Yeah.
It's on camera.
yeah,
Yeah.
They showed a clip of it later. Of her with the
With
whiteout.
the whiteout, yeah.
Which she got from Thorgy. And she snuck it in her bra.
Mm.
So she had a Sharpie and it was Kennedy's lipstick, which I think is also funny, that she colored in Kennedy's name and then did the whiteout over it.
Oh, okay.
And then had to put it all back in her bra. So the only person that actually saw it was the cameraman when she did it. But the producers obviously found out. And so BB had to be told to lose, I think. Because
there's no other rationale for why she would take her wig off.
No. To have that ugly ass hair.
Right.
She had nothing on her knee.
Right, it was like a...
And Asha
weird,
said, why are you taking your makeup off? You're not
haircut
Sasha
in the
Velour.
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
she
line.
had that roll of head fat, which
Yeah.
everyone has, but it was really prominent.
It just didn't make sense why she took it off. I mean, except for if she was told to. But how amazing would it have been,
It
though?
also shows that she doesn't wear lace front wigs. You can't take off a lace front like that because your makeup would be...
Oh,
fucked.
yeah. Well, what if she had one, though? And then then Ben was like, no, I volunteer.
I
as
think
tribute,"
Ben
you know?
would have eliminated herself either way.
Yeah, but like, how would she have done it with BB winning the lip sync? That would have been kind of interesting.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
No, she would have kind of done like a door, and she's like, I'm leaving. I'm not staying. Either way, Ben was going to leave. That's why RuPaul didn't stop her and say you can't eliminate yourself. Because then Ben would say, well, I'm just walking out.
Right.
You can't keep me here.
But I like the way
it's not prison.
I do like the way that she, eliminated herself on the runway and not during the workroom.
Right,
Yeah.
Workroom
right.
like
She
Adore
did it the way she wanted to.
Right, and she
because if she had done it herself, they still could have eliminated someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she didn't want any of them to go home. Would have stolen her
Which
thunder.
doesn't make any sense.
It would have stolen her
Oh,
thunder.
just to steal her thunder, yes.
Right.
Yeah, so BB laid dead on the floor at the end.
Yeah.
Because she took her wig off and died. Ben wins. We know that. Ben wins.
Ben
She
wins.
got another $10,000. So
$10,000.
she made $25,000
Yes.
on this season.
More than BB won her first season.
her
for
first
winning.
season. Yeah. So, way to go, Ben.
Yeah, good
Take
job.
your money and get out.
Exactly.
She said everyone in the Limited Queen deserves to come back, but one person in particular didn't have a lot of opportunity, so she brings back Morgan. I think no one was more surprised than Morgan.
I don't even think she knew how to react.
I think Morgan didn't think she had a chance with any of them bringing her back.
Yeah.
She was just like, oh, I got one more episode. And now she has one more episode.
Yeah. At least one more episode.
At least. Well,
we don't know what happens.
In my opinion, if Morgan doesn't end up
Win.
in the top 2,
Yeah.
she's going to go home.
Yeah.
Somewhere they're going to send her home because they're all friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and plus she's like the queen that has
and-
missed the entire...
Right,
like,
and she hasn't done... I mean, Kennedy said it.
Yeah.
One of these queens that hasn't been on for 5 episodes. That's only one queen is Morgan. She's the only one that hasn't been there for 5 episodes. Yeah, so then Ben says she made it was the easiest choice for her, and sends herself home with some whiteout, which we already talked about. She rushed through her speech. This is where we talked about Rue acting surprised or genuinely surprised.
Genuinely surprised.
I think she was genuinely surprised also.
I think she was shook about that.
I think
She didn't know how to respond. She was caught off
She
guard,
didn't know how to
and I don't
respond.
think she likes to be in that position. So you can even tell by, like, when they heard the look on her face.
Yes,
Like,
the
she
look on her
was
face. And when Michelle turned to Rue,
Like, bitch, what are we gonna do?
yeah, and Rue was looking at her like,
Bitch, what are we gonna
What
do?
are-
that's why I printed this picture out. I printed the picture out of
Yes.
them staring at each other.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was real because Rue is not a great actress. Let's be honest. But you have to think of it as a television show. And so when they're up there and they do the lip sync and they come right back and Rue's like, I made my decisions. There is probably 30 minutes between the time that happens when they do the lip sync and when, because the queens have said they stand up there for 20 to 30 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rue leaves and goes to talk to the producers.
Mm-hmm.
And then makes a decision on who's going to win. Well, for when it's lip sync for your life, who's going to go home. So I think the producers at that point may have told her, and that's why they like Ben has to win.
But why? Oh, just just to make sure Ben won.
Yeah.
What if they said something like, "Listen, we're not going to tell you."
Right, we're not going to tell you what happened.
But
so I think that
Ben,
could have been a surprise. But I think they told her Ben has to win.
Yeah. Just because I was a little surprised. I didn't think... I agree with you that I thought really BB was winning that lip
She was
sync
totally winning.
Yeah, I thought she was going to win.
She was
until
totally
she took
winning.
off her wig. Because I just
Right,
thought...
she took off her... Because Ben missed lyrics, and that's the biggest faux pas in a lip sync.
And Ru loves the way like drag queens like BB perform.
Yes.
So
She does.
That's why I just knew he was going to win.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I feel like they told her, and she didn't know why. I mean, she knew it was going to be because of who Ben was sending home or bringing back. One of them. She's like, oh, they're going to bring back. It's going to be good when she brings this queen back and sends this one home.
It was definitely gag worthy.
And then when it was that, she was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, this got real.
Yeah. But I'm also going to say that I think we all know that Ru doesn't write her own lines. Someone writes them for her or is feeding them to her. She doesn't come up with that on the spot. Which is what I'm going to get to. Oh yeah, so I'm at Ru. Did she know? Blah, blah, blah. So what I am basing my new decision on is because when she said, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at the dirt. What is that from, everyone? Where are my gays? On this couch, clearly.
Wait. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad... give me a hint.
It's from Mommy Dearest.
Oh.
I'm not giving you a hint. She is scrubbing the bathroom floor in the middle of the night because Tina spilled something. And she's like, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at the dirt. As she's scrubbing it with her whole face mask and everything. Crazy. So Ru said that about the doll.
Okay.
And then at the end, she said, no more whiteout.
Yeah.
Which is no more wire hangers.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think she knew at least part of it, because she wouldn't have referenced the same movie twice.
But what is the referencing of the movie?
It has nothing to do with that. It's just that they were both on the same episode.
So did Ru say no more... Wait.
She said no more whiteout.
But what did he say on the runway? Did he say something on the runway to them?
No, he's saying
No.
it like that.
Oh, okay.
That Emma, the
Emma Button thing with
I'm not mad at the dirt.
I'm
But
not mad at you, I'm
I
mad
don't
at the
know
dirt.
if that. I don't know if that doesn't necessarily convince me.
I don't think they would both be in there.
But why not?
Otherwise.
Yeah, they're both funny lines.
Unless, yeah, I mean,
If
a
it's a
writer was
reference.
feeding her lines to
Yeah.
say that. Being like, oh, this would be funny. Because you already did this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm suspicious.
You're suspicious because
I'm a suspicious person.
So I can imagine this, like because they did film it, Ben doing that, so they knew that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're a writer, so you come up with 10
something
quips
for her to say.
For her to say, even if you know, however it
All
goes.
right. I still think she knew part of it. She
I
may
don't
not have
think
known that
so.
Ben was going home.
She was so gagged.
No, but I think she was told that Ben had to win
I mean,
because there's going to be some crazy thing happen.
I know. I can go with that.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
So back to BB.
Back to BB.
Did she throw the lip sync? Do you think she was told to throw the lip sync as the mole? Which I still believe. Here's why. Well, first of all, I didn't think she should have been top 2 last week.
You mean in this last episode or the
Last week, Diva, the disco one.
Oh, the disco one. The one that she won.
Her soup can was terrible, and her dress was not disco.
I loved her runway look. I hated her soup can.
Her dress was great. It wasn't disco.
It wasn't disco though.
It looked great.
Okay.
I'm not denying that. She looked great on the runway.
Just as a point of clarification, Studio 54 and disco.
Right. Well, they wanted Studio 54. It wasn't Studio 54.
Yeah.
At all.
I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was.
What did you think about it? Was Studio 54?
It was that it was
You would
in
not wear
strips,
that to the club.
and
No.
it was. But Studio 54 in those days, like I think she would have been better. She had a headband and like whatever. I just thought that like it was. I thought it was a good look.
All
But
right.
whatever.
Anyway, so I felt like last week she didn't. That was one of the reasons I was like, okay, she won. I mean, she clearly won that lip sync because Trixie was a mess.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like she should have been top 3. I didn't think she should have been in the bottom 2, but I didn't think she was top 2. This week, she was not top 2.
Who else would you put?
You are all going to disagree with Trixie.
No.
It should have been Trixie and Ben.
Trixie could.
I mean, it really should have been Ben and Aja.
Trixie
It really should have been
yeah.
Asha, yeah.
But Trixie could have been top 2, but when Adam said she was hard to work
Right.
with in the studio,
I think that was the issue
yeah.
that she, and I think that's what Trixie thinks as well. She's like, I lost because of the way it was perceived.
Yeah.
But I think BB had to be in the top 2 so that she didn't get sent home. Because I think any of those other queens, they would have all sent BB home because she's already won. And if you're keeping her around as the mole,
yeah, true.
She had to be top 2, even though she didn't do so great.
Keeping her around. I need these points.
You do.
And now that Ben is gone, I can get some points.
There's only one more week to get points if you're not in the top. I am not in the top.
So I'm rooting for you, Kennedy, this week. I'm rooting for you.
I have 3 queens, and I'm still not winning. All because I picked Trixie over Ben. Yeah, way to go, Trixie. Will Morgan go home next week?
I mean, she has to.
Count on it.
Probably. Like I said, if she's not top 2, she's probably going home.
Yeah.
We have some news this week. Rue is getting a Hollywood Star Walk of Fame.
Oh,
Hollywood
wow.
Star on the Walk of Fame, yeah.
No, that's
Hollywood
cool.
Star on the Walk of Fame. It's going to be on March 16th. I believe they're going to show it online if you want to watch it.
Yes. Good job, Rue.
DragCon LA is May 11th through 13th. We all know that. Get your tickets, they're on sale. But DragCon New York City was announced. Yay! That's for us New York City people. I went to LA last year, and I went to New York last year because I didn't know New York was happening. LA is much more organized, but I think New York is going to pull it together.
Yeah.
So it is the last weekend in September, the 20th, 29th, 30th.
Oh, it's 3 days.
3 days. I think the first day is going to be VIP only, so it's like a preview.
Oh, okay.
So you get in before everyone else. Tickets go on sale May 14th. Last week I told you that Asia O'Hara was Fifi O'Hara's drag daughter, and I was wrong. She is her drag mother.
With Asia O'Hara.
On season 10. Sorry,
Oh,
that's
on
season 10.
season 10, no.
Raja was back on Fashion Photo Review this week.
Oh, good. Yes. Sorry, Mariah, girl.
You don't like Mariah?
You mean Raven's
Fledgling.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call her.
Raven's parrot?
Yeah. And we were also told this week that the first episode of season 10 is going to be Christina Aguilera.
Yes, I read that.
Ex-Tina.
Yes,
Ex-Tina in the house. And now we have a little bonus that we're going to go through. We talked about season 10 queens last week, but this week all the boy pictures were released.
Oh, Aquaria.
And so we're going to talk about how thirsty we all are for them.
Yes,
Aquaria is
so
hot,
cute,
adorable.
I did not know that.
Looks like a
21-year-old
baby.
She's 21.
Yeah,
Oh,
21.
But she's cute.
So cute. Wow.
Way to go, Aquaria.
Her eyebrows are snatched.
Yes, they
Those
are.
eyebrows are painted on, I think. I don't think those are real.
Oh, this is Asia O'Hara.
This is Asia O'Hara. This is Fifi's drag mother.
Oh my God, I do not remember this from the Meet the Queens.
Yeah, she was.
Wow.
She's there. She's not bad looking.
If I was you, I would not have an O'Hara on my show ever.
We have 2 O'Haras this season.
Oh,
Yes, you read
This is Bart St Claire, and she looks like she.
St. Clair.
Oh my God! I say Bart St Claire because I know someone named Bart St Claire, so I say it every fucking time. Blair St Clair from my home state of Indiana, and he looks like he's about 12 in this picture.
He sure does.
Yeah.
And he's...
I believe he's 22. He's I think the second youngest.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks
Like a child. Looks just like a child. I'm going to show it up here. You're not going to see it probably. There, she is a child.
baby.
Yeah, totally.
And this is the one that had the DUI and wasn't supposed to leave the state.
Ooh.
And they found out
Sounds
she
like
left
Raven.
the state when she did Drag Race.
Remember Raven?
Yeah.
Drags. What did Raven say on his podcast?
Oh, what about Raven
Yeah.
not driving?
Yeah, with her DUIs.
Yeah.
Oh, she drove with DUI?
Well, she's not able to travel outside the U.S.
Oh,
because
because
of her
of that.
DUIs. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dusty Ray Bottoms, New York Queen.
Oh,
It's
cute.
So cute.
Yes,
Yes.
cute.
When you watch Dusty Ray Bottoms, you are going to see the weirdest tuck ever. It's so weird looking.
Is it weird because he's big?
It's kind of lopsided. Yeah, I don't know.
What they
It's
say
just-
about a weird tuck?
It's just something I
What do they
noticed.
say?
I noticed it like in her
not
video, and then
Dusty
I
Bottoms.
saw her live, and it was the same. I was like, oh, she just has a weird tuck.
Well,
He's hot as a
he's,
guy.
He's
oh my God,
really
he's
cute.
so
Yeah,
fucking cute.
really cute.
So cute.
Yes.
You should all go look at these. They're online. I pulled them all. It was all in one article. Eureka O'Hara as a little fat little boy.
She looks the same.
Yeah,
You-
I love Eureka though.
He looks
I'm
the same
excited
as a boy,
for this.
and
She's a cute fat kid.
And I think you already told me a little bit about
I don't know anything.
season 10 with her.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we're gonna know about season 10.
That's all we're looking at for season. I listen to a podcast that usually throws spoilers in there, and they'll say it, and they'll say, "Oh, spoiler." They have now moved all the spoilers to a separate podcast, so I won't
Good.
hear any of them for season 10. I'm very happy about it. I put the wrong picture on Cameron Michaels.
Oh, that's not Cameron Michaels?
No.
You know who that
switched.
looks like?
They're switched. If you look at Calorie Kardashian, that is Cameron Michaels.
Oh, hello.
She is supposedly the thirst trap of the season.
Cameron Michaels, though.
She's
Damn.
a body, but I don't think she's that cute.
Yeah, he has a nice body, but
It's the butt of face.
Yeah.
I think he's cute.
Really?
Yes.
Everyone is obsessed with him, and the body is
Maybe
the
his-
body is
his-
sick.
Yeah, maybe if his lips wasn't so plump, you know.
Maybe I
Actually, that's
I
what
don't
I
see
like
it.
about it.
Um,
He's got.
God.
He's hot.
He's a
so
nice
we'll see
body.
once he gets on the show. Maybe he'll be.
You know who I thought that
super
was?
Cute.
David Archuleta
Oh
from
my God,
American
maybe
Idol.
American
it-
Idol, like
Maybe
season
it
2.
is.
Because he was so cute.
He's a Mormon.
I know.
That's Calorie Kardashian Williams.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's cute.
he's
alright.
cute.
He's alright.
I hate those nose rings.
I'm not a
I
fan
think
of
they're
nose rings either.
so ugly.
I think I'm less intrigued because I don't like his drag look either. Mayhem Miller is adorable. Just a cute little face. No one thinks so.
No.
No.
They're racist.
Sorry.
Pass.
Ms. Cracker.
Oh my god,
Love
I've never
Miss
seen Miss
Cracker.
Cracker out of drag.
Ms. Cracker as a boy is cute.
He's cute.
She is a cute
First of all,
Jewish boy.
Miss Cracker is my favorite drag queen, other than another one on here. But I love Miss
Okay,
Cracker.
no, I'm here. Okay, I was like, on here.
But one thing, sorry, Miss Cracker, and I know I'm a big fan. I love you, but she has the manliest old man hands. Have you ever seen her hands?
Really?
Oh my God, you look beautiful in both pictures, but his hands, no, they
No?
look like old man hands.
She is a nice Jewish boy.
She looks. I mean,
And she's
But I
cute.
love Miss
And she's
Cracker.
cute.
I've met Miss Cracker. I mean, I met her through you, when we went up to Sweet.
Love Miss Cracker.
And I like Miss Cracker. I'm excited that I'm
excited for
I'm
her.
excited
too.
that I actually know a queen, but he's cute as a boy.
He's a cute boy.
Yeah.
And
Boy.
yeah, he's cute.
Miss Monet Exchange on the beach.
On Fire Island.
Yes, Monet.
No, there are
Oh,
mountains.
that's
That's
not
not
Fire
Fire
Island. Yeah,
Island.
that's not Fire Island. Sorry. Not Fire Island. Nope.
All right. I have to
Okay.
say, I saw Monet Exchange for the first time Monday night.
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She is so good on stage. She is also a bald queen, which I love a bald queen.
I just hope she doesn't take off her wig, because she does. I've watched her perform a lot, and
She
usually
performed
takes off her
completely
wig.
bald
Yeah.
when I saw her, but with no.
Well,
she
she-
didn't come out in a wig. She
she's
just
getting
came out.
hot.
Well,
But she was so good, so
Yeah.
I'm excited for Monet Exchange.
she slays the house down.
Monique Hart. Her full name is Monique Cutabitch Hart.
Okay, bitch.
She's not so cute.
That's so good.
Oh, pass.
This is Vanessa Banji Mateo. No,
Okay.
Vanji, not Banji.
Of the House
Vanji.
Mateo.
Because her drag
Bam.
mother, Alexis Mateo, didn't know how to spell Banji, so she spelled it Vanji.
He is cute.
Dumb Puerto Rican.
I'm just saying.
But she's cute. You don't
yeah.
like her? She's cute.
Well, as
I
a
think
boy?
he's hot.
As a boy.
No, not feeling him as a boy.
As a girl,
I like the look as a girl because that's total Banji.
it's
queen.
very Banji.
But I don't.
But she's not Banji, she's Vanji. With a V.
I don't think so.
The Vixen. I'm very excited for the Vixen.
No,
Okay, Vixen.
the Vixen is cute.
I don't think so, but
Yes.
that's just me.
Love his.
But the
lips.
Vixen apparently is a hyper political person, so I'm hoping she gets to do some of that on the show.
Yeah.
I don't know that VH1 will let her. So I'm excited to see what happens with that.
Look at what's fascinating is just look at how you
The
paint
nose.
the nose,
The nose.
to
To
how
contour it, yeah.
to contour. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's artistry.
Love her lips though.
Last but not least is Yua Hamasaki.
Oh, this is the one that you guys just saw.
I
yeah.
also just saw
She was
her.
wearing
Oh, yeah,
this.
DJ was there that night as well. She wore that same outfit. Dusty Red Bottoms also wore her neon look that same night.
When I saw Miss
I saw
Cracker,
her.
she wore her same.
Yeah, they must have been told
Yeah.
how
Oh, really?
to wear them.
Wow, that is quite a transformation.
I
Is she trans?
No.
Oh.
But I think she may end up... I don't know. That was a total lie. I don't know anything about it. But I heard something really interesting about her, is that she's not really known, even around the city, as being a great drag queen. But she is a costume maker for drag queens.
Oh.
She made all the looks that Bob the Drag Queen wore on their season.
Really?
And she would post, I went back through her Instagram, and she would post pictures about everyone that she made to advertise for herself.
Oh my gosh.
Smart.
Good job.
But now she's on. So hopefully she's going to have some great costumes.
Well, I will say, just to your point about
And
that.
I hope they have some sewing challenges.
Because she'll
Hopefully.
slay. But I watched the video. I can't remember who sent it to me about her performing. And I didn't think it was the most exciting performance.
I enjoyed her performance more seeing her live than her video, which just annoyed the crap out of me.
I don't remember her video, and I watched it.
It was It was awful. She did a lot of stupid Asian jokes, like she's tired because she swam all the way from China. No, yeah, from somewhere. And then she said that she got her outfit. Her mother made her outfit because she's an old Chinese woman, but Yua is Japanese. So she was kind of mixing her Oriental races.
Yeah, when
so I think she was just trying to be funny, and it just wasn't.
Yeah, she did the same thing when Sasha interviewed her.
Yeah.
Meet the Queens, that's when you something. Yeah.
Those Sasha interviews were awful.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love Sasha Velour, but those were terrible. I think she got forced into that. And that was that.
Aquaria and Dusty Ray, though, they're the two hottest on the season.
She's too young for you.
Hey, she's on All Stars.
She's
Or
too
she's on
young.
Drag Race.
She's 21.
Well, how old is Dusty Ray?
Oh, she old. I think.
She's old.
In the 30s.
So cute, though.
So cute.
Damn.
Yeah. So those are season 10 queens.
Did you
Get ready for
oh,
season
it's
10.
on your phone.
We're gonna do season 10.
You should show DJ your
I will. There's a great
season
little
10
meme
too.
out there about the contestants of season 10. Go look for it. I don't know where to Google it, but it's how to differentiate all the blonde queens on season 10.
Because there's lots of them.
There's a lot of them. There's only 6 in the meme, but they're very funny. That's all I have. Any final thoughts? Anything coming up?
Who's your pick to win it all?
All Stars?
Shangela.
Shangela, but who cares?
Shangela.
Do you also, let's go back. Do you think there's going to be, there's an article out there called This Asterisk Season? Because whoever wins isn't really the winner.
Because of Ben.
Because Ben should have been the winner.
I mean, certainly.
That's one thing I wish Ben didn't go home. I wanted him to stick it out so we can actually see who Ru would have picked as the winner.
As the winner.
Yeah. So.
Well, it's not a stretch to say it would have been Ben because she's won 5 out of 6 challenges. I mean,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
Insane.
Who won the
But
most
she only won
challenges
2,
last
listen.
season?
In season 9?
Wasn't Sasha Velour.
Was it Trinity?
Shea Coulee.
Oh,
And then
Shay.
Trinity.
Oh, Shay and Trinity. Yeah.
And neither of them were top 2.
But
That's true.
Sasha slayed.
Sasha
finale.
won it just on that last lip sync.
That was epic as epic.
Epic AF.
So yeah, you don't have, just because you win every challenge doesn't mean you're the winner of Drag Race.
The thing about...
But I think everyone
yeah.
just assumed she was going to win, so they're saying that whoever does win now is really second place.
Well, when Shangela
but they won
wins-
$100,000, so
When Shangela
who cares?
wins-
That's all.
say it all you want.
Yeah.
Bitch, she didn't want the title anyway. So.
Say it all the way to the bank.
Right.
But when Shangela wins, I don't think people... Well, there will be people, of course.
There will be people, because
but-
there are people that do not like Shangela.
That's true. But I think that if, out of everyone else, the whole season, maybe Ben wasn't a favorite to win going in, but she's proven herself.
Yeah.
Whereas Shangela was like the most recognizable name-wise.
Right, I think going in, people thought it was either going to be Trixie or Shangela the whole time.
Yeah, but then Ben performed really well.
But I've always loved Ben, so I put her right. When the season started, I said there's really only 3 people that are legitimate all-stars on this season.
Yeah.
And that's Ben, Trixie, and Shangela.
Yeah. Ben,
I
Trixie,
feel
Shangela.
like Trixie's a little overrated, and I think
I'm not a
going
Trixie
in-
fan, but
I'm
I
not
think
a Trixie
I
fan.
think because of her fandom,
Yeah.
that's why they consider.
Well, of course,
her an
that was smart to put her on.
It's-
for that.
You're gonna get
Same-
thousands of viewers.
Same
for
with
that.
Aja. I mean, Aja attracts all of the young crowd, like the hipsters and the people that love that
Her ghetto drag.
her Banji drag.
And
She's a
Aja
baby
has
girl.
performed well this season.
Aja-
so I think she should still be.
My
in it
opinion of
over-
Aja has changed.
Yeah,
tremendously.
mine too.
Me too. Mine too. Which is great.
Tremendously.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad
because
it
going
has.
in when we went to the fantasy league drawing, I was just like, Aja's gonna be going week 1.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah,
I thought
like,
she was
she's not
going.
here.
I think the rumors out there said she was going home week 1.
Yeah.
And she even said that, I don't know if she said it on the show or in like an interview, she's like, that was week 1.
Yeah, she
I'm
posted it
still
on
here.
her social media.
Yeah, she's like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
And, oh wait, I won.
Yeah. No, she definitely performed well this season.
I will say though, overall, it's been a little underwhelming.
It's
of
been
a
very
season.
underwhelming. And I think, and not to say this, but a lot of it is because Ben won every challenge. You
Yeah.
didn't get that mix up. You're like, oh, she won again, great. And not that she didn't deserve it. She certainly did.
And everybody thought Trixie was gonna come in and like
And
slay the house.
slay it.
But I think Ben had Trixie shook.
Yeah.
Because-
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
No one was
none of
expecting
them
it.
expected Ben to do well.
Yeah. I definitely didn't. I barely remember her from her season.
Yeah.
So,
Did you watch What You Packin' with Ben?
No.
no, I saw a
It's
clip.
Interesting. She initially said no to All Stars 3.
Oh.
They offered it to her, and she's like, no, I don't think so. And they somehow got her to come. She didn't really say how that happened, but it was more about proving to herself that she could go through it.
Yeah. Which is what
but they
she
showed
has
3
said.
gowns that she still had, and they were exquisite.
Yeah, her finale gown.
Oh my god, that finale gown.
Oh, I'll have to watch it.
Oh, so good.
We miss you, Ben.
What else did I watch?
I know, I need my points. I only have 2 weeks left.
I'm sorry I didn't pick you, Ben. I picked Trixie over you because I thought she was going to do well, and she fucked me.
In the worst way possible.
In the worst way. Cost me $20.
Well, I will say, my top 3 are all back now that Morgan's back. My top 3.
Girl, I got my 3 too, and look, we are in last place on our
Exactly,
group.
we have all-
I am not in last place.
I
am
know.
above him by 1.
I'm in first place in my
So sad.
my category.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm
I'm
in
not
the
moving
loser
on.
group.
I will not be moving on to the finale.
Right.
I'm excited.
So we
But-
have 2 more full episodes.
No, we have one episode in the finale.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, only one more episode to get points.
Are they going to have a top 4 like they did for season 9?
Do you want to know the rumors or
No.
not?
We will talk about that when the camera is off.
Oh, okay.
But also, I wish they were having a reunion, and they're obviously not going
And it doesn't
to.
seem like they're going to.
They're not?
Which is sad.
No, because
I would like to
the
see a reunion.
finale, and then the next Thursday is season 10
Oh.
with Christina Aguilera. I thought they could have done it before, like do an hour before, but the show starts at 8, so you can't really do it at 7.
Yeah.
No one's
Or
gonna
maybe
watch it.
after?
Maybe after. Maybe.
Because have they done that in the past, right? Where they had the finale and the reunion?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great way to like go into it.
Right.
But
Hopefully. Because I do want to see
Come
them
on,
confront each
VH1.
other again.
or put it online. I'll watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I know Barry is not here for the Kennedy and Milk rivalry, but I'm here for it. So
Yes.
Really?
Bring it on.
yeah, I want to see Milk cry again.
I don't.
And we can see her.
I don't want to see anyone cry.
I'm sure.
I don't want to see anyone cry unless it's Valentina,
Oh.
because she has no heart, so she's never gonna cry. They
No.
came after her and didn't phase her
She
one
did
bit.
not phase
Didn't
her
phase her
one
one
I
bit.
did not care.
So I would like to see her cry.
All she was thinking about was her fans
Yeah, she's
on
like,
Instagram
oh,
that are
my
gonna
fans love me.
come for.
She's like,
I'm gonna be
she's
on-
like the
I'm gonna be
Beyonce
on
of
America's
Drag
Next Top
Race.
She
Model.
is. She can't just standing there in the elevator.
Exactly.
While Solange
Watch
takes
it
on
happen.
Jay Z.
Her beehive is going to come and get you.
Ooh, yes.
Her rose petals or whatever.
yeah.
Her roses.
Those rose fiends, they're coming after you. Anyway, we're just rambling now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap up. Say goodbye again.
Bye-bye.